Let's try this out. Okay. If everything is working perfectly fine right now, then I should be live on both Twitch and YouTube right now, which would be great if that's actually working. Oh, wait, I have to turn up my volume a lot. There we go. Yo, Squidward. Squidward, could you do me like a small favor? I'm like multi-streaming right now. Would you mind like opening my YouTube real quick and just seeing if it's all functional? Thank you, thank you. Hell yeah. Okay, so the chat definitely works. Yeah, that is actually really. I'm really excited about that. I got that working. I'm so happy, dude. You don't even understand. I've had like 17 million different programs like trying to get it working. So the thing that I don't know right now is so. Wait, can I show this? I should be able to. I think. I don't think there's any. Yeah, I think I should be able to show this. So I have this tab open for YouTube. I don't know if I can just close it, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know. Because I'd rather, like. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather not have this open on the side, I guess. It's just gonna give me lag, but I don't know if I can close it like that. Dude, that emote is funny. I dig it. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna minimize the tab for now. Like, my PC is strong enough. I can handle it. It's fine. Did the chat lapse too far into the screen? I think I'm gonna make it smaller. I'll increase the text size a little later. We'll get on that. It's fine like this. Cool. Anyway, I guess we're just gonna have a normal stream. I just get to see YouTube and Twitch chat. The one thing that I'm not like entirely happy about, which I think I should be able to change, is that in the chat widget on my screen, hit the like button. Thank you, thank you. I was gonna say something. Yeah, like one thing I'm not entirely excited about is that I cannot see who, like, if a message is from Twitch or YouTube in just the chat widget. Like, I can see it on my screen. Like, there's a little emote next to it. Although I guess, because all the no, never mind. Because the Twitch or the YouTube ones start with like an ad, like at oh my Squidward, you know. So maybe I can just yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about it for too long. I'm just gonna warm up real quick, and then we'll get going. I'm excited. This is loud. Why is everything that's not the Frost Spirit song so loud? There you go. What a level. And Am I on the leaderboard? I am. I'm 192. Oh my god. Barely made it. I don't know if I want to mess around with too many levels besides that, actually. Because there's not other medium ones. I'll beat one 5-star. I want to play a 5-star. I'll just do this one. YouTube stream doesn't have game audio. Interesting. I think I know why. Because my, I think YouTube just automatically takes your first audio track. Which is not that great, because my first audio track is just my mic. Thank you for telling me, though. That's good to know. I'm not sure if I want to bother fixing that now. I think, because I don't think I can fix it during stream. I think I have to, like, go offline to do that, and I'm not in the mood for that. I'm just gonna pin a message in the... Bro, come on. I love how, like, I instantly noticed that I did that wrong, but I don't care, man. Whatever. There we go. Got 78. Died in the easiest clip possible. Oh. I mean, 78 is sick. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on. I just want to play Frost Spirit. So today, oh dude, my go live notification is lock in for day 4. It is day 5. Whatever, I'll fix it, but I don't think that matters now. I don't think it's gonna send one of those anymore for the stream. Man, you know what? I'm genuinely curious if anyone's gonna watch YouTube. Like, seriously. Because I used to stream on YouTube, but that's literally like 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm curious if there's going to be a single soul from back then who like sees a stream and goes, wait, oh my god, I know this guy. Probably not. I'm just a little hopeful, because I think it would be really cool to see some people that, like, which names I, like, or whose names I recognize from, like, 5 years ago. That'd be so sick. But I'm not banking on it, you know? By the way, off stream yesterday, I did 47 to 91. Which is kind of big. 91 is this wave, by the way. I died, like, up here somewhere. I don't know how I recovered that, but I did. So I've done some good stuff yesterday. Pretty good, yeah. Everything got run differently from usual. At some point, I'm gonna play from, like, probably here or 84, so start position before this, and just straight up force it to 100 like 10 times before I move back. I don't think today is that day, but it will happen at some point. Because 90 to 100 is just really hard for me. I definitely need to practice it more. Wait, can I change this midstream? There's no way. Wait, Squidward, I don't know if you're still on YouTube. Can you, like, help me out here and check if this fixed anything? Because wait, I'm gonna have to actually check my settings. Stream. Output. Twitch. Audio track 3. Okay. I changed my YouTube to have audio track 3. I don't know if it changed it midstream. I don't know if it does that. Or if it, like, actually needs to go offline and then, you know. I changed the setting, but I don't know if it, yeah, if it works. It does not? Okay. Unforge. I did change it though, so it'll work next stream. It's just not gonna work now, I guess. Must be through my headphones, yeah. Oh my YouTube words, so true. Also, I changed the size of the chat. Is it good like this, or should I should move it in more, I think. I'm gonna move it like this. I'll make the chat, like, messages bigger, but I have to open my thing for that. Let me check. Oh no, I need to be here. Edit, text style, font size. Let's make it massive. Nah. We're making it like this, perhaps. The names are too big. Can I change that? I don't know. I don't think I can. Wait. I just need, like, a chat message to check. This is probably fine. We'll go with this size for now. I'll look into it later if I want to change something more. I'll do that off stream. For now, this is what we'll do. Harder than Aronia, yeah. I feel really sad at about 8 p.m. Oh. I mean, to be fair, if you know that you're gonna feel sad about wasting your day, don't waste your day, you know? Maybe that'll be, like, the motivation you need to, like, do something, you know? Like, don't do it for the you now, do it for the you in the future, you know? The you in the future that is going to be, like, upset with having done nothing. That's who you're doing it for, you know? I'm gonna play from here. I'm really struggling to do this to 100 today. That was crazy. The struggle. Faded Dream. Wait, how hard is Endless Dream? I thought that was like super hard. Easier than Rash. Okay. In all fairness, I still have no concept of difficulty in that range, but it's like not super hard, not super easy. That's my takeaway. Asian and Universal Fire, hell yeah. Dude, I think Technical beat Universal Fire, and I looked at his description, and it's like, it's in like hard tier, and he said it could be like hard tier or insane tier, and I think that's just funny. Not in the sense that I think he's wrong, like not at all, I don't think he's wrong, but yeah. Sup, SQ Jupiter, how's it going, man? Welcome. It's a little ispy, yeah. Anyway, I was going somewhere with that. Technical beat Universal Fire and thought it was like hard to insane tier, and I just think it's funny because like I still remember when Universal Fire like was finally finished decorating and everything, and I played it and I was like, I might have to buff this to be Extreme Demon. I wasn't sure if it was Extreme Demon, and now it's like fucking like between hard and insane tier essentially for like some of the best players. Which I think is fucking crazy. And I don't mean crazy in the sense that like I'm right about my opinion on it and they're wrong. It's just, you know, it is funny in the sense that it just shows how much creator bias can do. John, oh my god, John, hi John, I love you, John. Dude, I cannot do the wave. Help. I cannot do 90 to 100, by the way. That's where I'm at right now. Help. Okay, thanks for the help. I'm not gonna die at 98, surely. Dude, John Old, how do you like Twitch and YouTube multi-stream? Am I cool for that? I know that YouTube stream audio doesn't work properly yet, though. Like, I'll fix it after stream. I don't want to like go through the hassle of setting it up again, but... Didn't lock it in. No, right. Really? Oh, wait, is it like a stream issue or like your internet is like goofy issue? Because if there's issues, I'm gonna have to fix them. fair. Well, with all due respect, I'm happy it's on your end. You don't even understand how much of a hassle I went through to just try to get the chats to combine on the screen, by the way. That shit is so much effort. I don't know why there's not just a simple program that does it for you, like, immediately and no issue. Like, I've went through, like, 3 different, like, things, like, programs, widgets, and whatever, and, like, they all just fucking, like, mega sucked and didn't, like, just did not work. And this one, like, works, but it still takes some, like, not effort, but it's still a little goofy. Well, I'm sure there is, but, like, some of the ones I tried just didn't want to work for me. I don't know why. This one that I have right now works, but how it works right now is, like... This makes sense, to be fair, but, like, when I go live on YouTube, right, like, it takes, like, a couple minutes to actually connect to the chat, because, like, there actually is no chat when you're not live, right? I think, at least. Well, yesterday when I was, like, streaming unlisted, because I was testing it unlisted, like, it didn't work because I think the chat, like, didn't want to connect. And then eventually it connected, like, 8 minutes into the stream, but by then I, like, literally just ended it, so I couldn't properly test it. I think today it was different, because I set up, like, my YouTube stream, which I have to do in, like an actual Chrome tab, right? So I set it up, and then I, made it public already before actually going live. It was, like, set to public, and then it connected to my chat, like, 2 minutes later, before I actually went live. So my takeaway right now is that if I multi-stream, what I have to do is open, like, Google Chrome probably, get that fucking, like, tab open for the stream, have it public and ready, and then wait a couple minutes. Which, that's really not a big deal, but it's good to know, right? Or go live and just not have a chat for, like, a couple minutes. Like, really doesn't fucking matter. I have hardly any, like, viewers anyway right now on YouTube for the foreseeable future. So it doesn't really matter. Dude, I keep dying to this specific input. I mean, it's hard, but yeah. I mean, this is my first stream, like, on YouTube now. Like, I set it up, like, yesterday. I went through all the hassle of setting it up, and here we are now. But here we are. It's working. Dude, okay, this click is, like, fucking evil, bro. I keep dying to it. Oh my god, it's Aeon. Hi, Aeon. And hello, Bipolar. How's it going? Maybe not the best question to ask Bipolar of all people, but we're trying anyway. What's up, Crossbrows? How's it going? Good? Awesome. Glad to hear that, man. Finished the dumbass Pokemon DLC finally. Ooh. Well, how was it, John? Did it get better over time? Got a challenge for me? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm saving you time and I'm saving myself time. There we go. When's Aeon gonna stream? Aeon streams at the same time, essentially, every day, which is not now. I don't even know if he's gonna stream today, because he's gonna focus on Calcor, so maybe he's not gonna go live, I don't know. Or he's gonna do a focus stream, but... I'm gaming. still don't really care for it. I see. Okay. Yeah, John, I don't think Aeon was having the greatest time ever with Calcor. He does like the level, I think, though, but he's having a very similar experience to what I was having and Nolan was having. Just kind of like die all over the place and cry. Still very cool level, but yeah. XL levels win. I can't wait for the experience of this level where I die everywhere and cry. Although this level does feel very different from that. I mean, I'm sure it'll still be like a thing because that's just how XL levels work, but yeah. I think I'm gonna enjoy this one a lot more. Cause I don't know, I really love this level so far. I think it's so fun. Kind of focus fully. Yeah, I'm sure that'll probably be somewhat helpful. I think the thing with Calcor though is like, regardless of if you focus or not, like the main thing is you just need to not care. That at least was my takeaway with it. Like when you play from zero, like, and this is why like I think it went really well when I like grinded the final days on Calcor, because I finally got in that I just don't give a fuck anymore mindset, and that helped so much. Like, truly not caring about your deaths was, like, at least for me, was the only way I could do it. And it paid off massively, because my consistency immediately got so much better. Like, not getting stuck on some stupid deaths was so helpful. 2.0? Oh, damn. Omega interface. Dude, Shadow, I feel like an idiot because I think I've asked you this so many times. I don't remember which your hardest is. Is it Delta Interface now? Because I know you did Delta Interface somewhat recently, a couple months ago. But I don't remember if it was a hardest or not. Like, I don't know. I'm stupid. Sorry. I apologize. I'm just really bad with that guy. I'm so bad with hardest, man. Like, if you're not, like, very directly in my, like, super close friend group, like, I'm just not gonna be remembering what, like, your hardest is. Oh, yeah, you did a secret hardest. I remember. I do remember that. That's the funny thing, right? Because, like, I don't remember it of rip, but, like, the second you mention it, it's, like, in my head I go, oh, yeah, wait, I do know that. Like, you did mention that. Like, it unlocks the memory of you mentioning it before. But I'm just slow, I guess. Don't know anyone's hardest anymore. John, want to take a guess at what my hardest is? You should have that one down. It's been the same for, I think, almost 50 months now. It is this level, Wings. This level is very cool. Critically your turret, that's crazy. Nolan and I already accept. Wait, John, do you know what Damon's hardest is? That's a good question I have for you. I actually wonder if you have been keeping up with Damon's progression. Like, he's been going so insane lately. I don't know if you saw, but doing a practice run and being on the edge of just offing yourself. If you want to nearly off yourself over a practice run, you might want to reconsider, like, the game. John, you don't know? He did beat Tartarus, but dude, John, I'm opening this for you. I'm showing you because you should know this. Give me 2 seconds. I have to find this YouTube. Don't say anything in chat. Anyone who knows, like, straight up, I need John to, like, just see, like, this, like. You're so outdated, it's hilarious. Like, dude, John, you're not ready for this. He fluked Firework from 64 like 4 months ago. And then he beat Kosetsu like a month ago, which is harder than Firework. I don't know how you missed out on that part. That is crazy. Like, that is so insane. Like, you just were not there for the insane fucking fluke. He beat Flute Firework from 64. I didn't even know what his reaction was. To be fair, actually, wait, I just realized YouTube doesn't have sound, so you're not going to hear it, but yeah. That's crazy, Squidward. But yeah, he beat Kosetsu. It's above Firework now. It was literally one spot below Firework when he beat it. It's a pretty cool level. I don't know. It's not my style of level. Like, it's not something I would ever do, but yeah, no. Not exactly relevant, so who cares? Yeah. It's funny, because when he beat Kosetsu, it was like one spot below Firework, and then it moved up above Firework like a couple days, or like a month after, maybe. Stick to the editor. Hey, fair enough, man. That can be fun too, though, like creating. Like, you don't have to be like a good player to like have fun with the game, right? That is insane, and I still cannot believe you were behind on that. Like, he beat Firework and then something harder than Firework, and you just straight up didn't know. Just actually kind of crazy. It is me, Sleepy. Hello. We were talking about Damon. Made your best gameplay yesterday? Nice. Is it, like, hard? Yeah, man, no, it's fair, John. It's just funny, because it's like, I feel like Damon fluking Firework from 64 was kind of a thing, like, obviously in the Discord servers we're all in, and then also, like, it showed up on YouTube. I would have imagined you maybe would have seen that, or, like, on the Twitter post or something. But, I mean, you're not really on Twitter, not really active anywhere, so it makes sense. It's just funny. Top 5, damn. Actually, okay, guys, I actually have a question. I'm at, like, 88 Extreme Demons now, and I'm planning to grind to 100 somewhat soon, like, after I beat this and whatever, and, like, I'll beat some easy ones. Would it be super fucking egotistical and narcissistic if I beat Universe on Fire for my 100th Extreme, or would it be funny? I have not made up my mind on that. It could also be both. It could be funny and narcissistic. Maybe. That'd be awesome. You haven't beaten you. I have not. Would be funny. Funny. Okay. I'm considering it. Because this is the thing, right? Like, I've considered two possibilities so far. One is I just beat Universe on Fire because it would be kind of funny. Two is I beat Zodiac as 100th Extreme. Because that would be legendary. To me, of course. Like, nobody else gives a fuck, but I care. Baller. Yeah. Silent Lock. Dude, I saw Silent Lock yesterday. That level looks special. Special in the bad way. Actually, it's not that bad, I guess. I don't know. It just looks goofy. Best level on the list. I just can't believe that that is a thing. Really? W short was okay, bro. Guys, is the short bus W or L? I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm 25, by the way. Yeah. I like watched a video for that level once, and I was like, I don't think it's bad, but it just doesn't do anything for me personally. I'm sure a lot of people like that kind of stuff, though, which is fair enough. Okay, we're just wave disabled today. And just today was talking about how it was too stupid for the short bus on the road. The shorter bus is going to have to remind him that that's actually a car. Yeah, okay. Sure. Is this just fucking like Reddit jokes? Maybe you are autistic. I mean, yeah, maybe, John. But who cares? We'll love you all the same. It's fine. Poor kid. Dude, I'm in like a very good spot with this level. Where, like, in a way, like, I don't really know what I want to do for runs today. Like, I mean, I know some, but I don't know what the ending, right? Like, I know I want to do 23 to 63 today. But I don't know what I want to do with all these ending parts, but it's kind of fine, because I just enjoy playing it, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm not really playing with much of a goal in mind right now. Like, I'm sure I'll backtrack once I get this to 100, but I don't really care if that takes a while. I'm just gonna do it. Which I guess means I do have a goal, but, you know. Dude, I'm so... Dead Wave is so hard. It's so hard. That you're quirky. I mean, you are quirky. The animatronics do get a bit quirky at night, yeah. Didn't really like... What was the DLC even about? I don't know if I asked this already. Maybe I asked, saw the answer, read it, like, didn't internalize it, and now we're here, like, trying to, you know, recover a lost memory, but I truly don't remember if I did. Dude, my brain is so fucking damaged. It's actually, like, over for me. Mechanics. Dude, how is that game received now that it's been, like, multiple months? Because, like, I mean, I'm not, like, trying to shit on it necessarily, but, like, from what I've seen, it was, like, the game was super hyped for the first, like, week, and then people just didn't play it anymore. Maybe that's just my perception, I don't know. But I've just not really seen it anywhere. Like, it seems like people just don't care for it anymore. Few minutes at a time, I see. Shitpost game, I see. Okay. ZA, like Legends CA, it's like a Pokemon game. What's up, Electro? Hi, Electro. My goat. Hello? Click the orb late. Why did I do that? Dude, I don't know what it is, man. I'm so I just suck at this ship and runs. Like, it's not that hard, but like the second I go from like before like the 90s, it's like the ship turns into like silent like Adolf Hitler mode. Like I can't do it. Help. To be fair, that's just this whole ending, man. Like, I've just really got to accept that, like, I quite literally will never ever run to 100 anymore. It's over. I mean, I'm not worried about it. It's day 5. I don't give a fuck. It's fine. If I take, like, another week to get a big run to 100, it's fine. I'll just focus on different things. Finally done with work, let's go. Silent Hitman 80 is a little crazy. Welcome on Twitch, Donald. I'm gonna play from 70. I think playing from 74 is not really necessary anymore. Like, I've gotten pretty okay at that part. In this section, I can still get some practice on. Right. Can hear music. Let's go. Good song. Worth listening to. I have to remember to make sure that it works on YouTube though for the next one. Which I'm sure it will. I'll fix it. I'll make sure. This ship is still a little awkward. It's not hard though, but it's just really easy to like be an idiot, especially for someone like me who's already an idiot. I should probably mention I finished learning the whole level yesterday, by the way. And I got like 8 from 0. Pretty big run, I know. Dude, why do I like feel so attracted to the saw blade? I've died here like in a big run from like zero, or like not from zero, like in a big run yesterday, like at least 3 times. I'm actually like an idiot. It's not even hard. I'm just stupid. 73, yeah, hell yeah. When you think about it, 73 is a pretty good IQ, honestly. Like, I think with that IQ, you can probably still count to 7. Maybe. I'm so bad at the game. Maybe count to 9, who knows? I feel like 9 is a big stretch from 7 now. Like, it's a lot more digits. Yeah. Dude, this whole conversation, you know what it reminds me of? There was this post on Twitter, which I think must have been rage bait. Like, I'm sure it was. Where it was like some image of like a clock, and then like the question was like, how many numbers are on the clock? And it was just, 12 numbers from 1 to 12, And the supposed answer would be like 15, because 12 has 2 digits. So it's 1 and 2. That would be 2 numbers, right? But the problem there is that if you say numbers, that's different from saying digits. So it was just 12 numbers. But the supposed answer was, I think, was it 15? I think 15, right? Because you have 12 and then 12 counts for 2, 11 counts for 2, and 10 counts for 2, right? Complete bullshit. But it's not actually 15, because that would only be if you ask for the amount of digits, but it's numbers. Like, 12 is not 2 separate numbers. 12 is a number. Like, if you separate them, it can be 2 numbers, but when you put them together, it makes 1 number. So it's just wrong to say 15. And I'm convinced it's like rage bait. It's giving Twitch, yeah. It is, bro. I actually hate the current, like, Twitter. Like, I mean, I've always hated Twitter. It's still bad. My timeline usually was pretty good, though. Like, I only got stuff that I wanted to see. So, like, 95% of the posts on my timeline would just be things I would be interested in and that weren't, like, just obscenely negative bullshit, right? But lately, my timeline has been fucked. I think it's gotten better now, but like for a solid week, half the posts were those interaction-based bait things on my timeline. Like actually half of them. It was so fucking like I didn't use Twitter for like a week basically, at all. Like I would open that shit and you just see some stupid fucking bullshit again. Or the even worse post. Oh my, I hate the ones, like, I still get those sometimes now, where they just have, like, some kind of, like, scene happening, like, some person doing something, and then they'll ask, like, who's in the wrong, even though there's a very obvious culprit. Like, it'll be, like, some fucking, like, buff dude punching an elderly grandma because she, like, accidentally, like, stubbed his toe or like stood on his toe or some shit. I don't fucking know, something like that, you know. And then they'll like be like, "Who's in the wrong?" Like, that shit annoyed the fuck out of me. Oh my god, I hate those posts. I mean, they're 100% rage bait, like for sure. Like that's how they get the interactions with goddamn. The who's in the wrong ones are actually like the worst meta I've ever seen. Like just straight up. Bro runs a red line and kills a family of 5. But don't forget, one of the 5 of the family, a child who was like 6, bullied someone once when he was 4. So who's actually in the wrong? Like when you think about it, you know, that like 6-year-old did have some like karma coming for what he did when he was 4 that one time. So honestly, I think the family's in the wrong. They should just not have been there. Dude, those posts, oh my god, they make me like suicidal. Like honestly, in Minecraft. Like, every time I open Minecraft, I want to jump off a cliff. Don't forget, it's always about Minecraft. Dude, I'm so bad. I don't know what... I can't do the ending today. Whatever. I'm just... have to suck it up. I imagine Instagram isn't better, yeah. I don't have Instagram, luckily. Yeah? I feel you. I don't know what I'm gonna do today with that ending. I think I'm just gonna suck it up and not care. Like, I don't think there's much of a point in... Like, I mean, there is a point in practicing it. It's just that I don't want to today. Like, I want to focus so much more on, like, doing runs in the middle of the level. Like, I just find that to be much more valuable right now. Like, I think the ending is just gonna be hard for me for a while. I'll probably just spend, like, another session later today just playing the ending for, like, an hour. Yeah, AI-generated captions are so bad a lot of the time. That is funny, to be fair. I dislike those posts where, like, you have, like, something happening, just a normal human interaction or whatever, and then they use the AI-generated subtitles, and, like, every sentence has at least 2 mistakes in it. That shit is so annoying. Like, bro, at least just don't do the subtitles at that point, because like there's actually no point in reading them. Like, they just do not like articulate anything well. Like, those are so bad. But those are like at least they're not like the ones that you mentioned where it's at least like a fucking clear joke. It's like they're actually intended to be there to be helpful, I guess, but they're just not. Mate, I think I'm just bad at wave. I think I'm accepting that a little bit more today. Like in media that you like make or create or whatever or have a part in, like I would do that too. That is actually something that like I learned when like I was in school, like a nursing course for like a year. Like I sincerely didn't think people didn't proofread, but like because I would like have like people like I would help some people with some stuff sometimes because like I'm pretty like good at like Dutch like grammar and all that stuff, so like I would help with that sometimes, and I would just read someone's thing and it's like it's like you didn't reread it at all, like not a single time, because you would have noticed all these like spelling mistakes and errors, like because they weren't like spelling mistakes where it's like, oh, you just don't know how to spell, like it's just shit like misspelling something like that, where it's like if you just read through it once you would have fixed every mistake I find. To be letting cockroaches use typewriters? Yeah, essentially. But then that shit was actually so confusing to me though, because I didn't really consider the possibility that people genuinely don't care about anything they do to that degree, where they don't even like reread what they like made or typed. And like I could understand it if it's like a 15-page paper, like at that point like I don't give a fuck, whatever, you can have mistakes in there. But it'd be like half like a piece of paper. It wouldn't even like be hardly a paragraph. Like, how do you just? I don't know. It definitely changed my mind on a lot of my perspective on like humanity as a whole. I'm not gonna lie. Like that shit like actually fucking like made me realize that there's just so many people who just do shit, like actually just do not care, like whatsoever about anything. Yeah. Thing is, like, this is... I don't know if this is a hot take. I don't even care if people use ChatGPT for things. I just care when they use ChatGPT and don't put any of their own effort in. Like, if you use ChatGPT and then rewrite it in your own words, I don't even give a fuck, man. Whatever. Like, it's not my place to care at that point. Because, like, the way I look at it is, like, at least if you have to rewrite it in your own words, you still, like, take in, like, the data to some degree. Because I think at the end of the day, like, if you have to write like a paper or whatever, or like an assignment or whatever, like, if you just do it without caring, but you do it yourself, you're still not gonna learn shit, right? So, like, whether you do that and not give a fuck, or you do it through ChatGPT but rewrite it yourself at least, I think, honestly, you're probably gonna get away with just about as much info regardless. Like, you're gonna have learned about as much either way. Need ChatGPT to generate prompts for ChatGPT. Like a real person, yeah. It's scary. Yeah, I don't know. ChatGPT, I've just grown to not give a fuck if people use it. Because it's like one of those things where like I could care and be like, oh no, the world is doomed, we're all using ChatGPT, but like, it's not gonna change. Like, just straight up, like, the second people, like, humanity has always been like this, right? Like, the second we make some process easier, there's no chance we're going back to making it harder again. So the same happens with school. Like, I'm 100% convinced that nothing is going to take away AI in any way, shape, or form in schools anymore. Like, it's just done. It's over. Like, even, like... Because realistically, right, like, this is one of the biggest problems with any kind of cheating, is that, like, the cheat comes before the fix. Like, they can try and fix, like, the ChatGPT issues with, like, assignments or whatever, but by the time, like, they fix it, they'll find a loophole or a workaround that'll work, and then they have to fucking chase it and fix that. So it's always going to be ahead. So it's kind of pointless. They go pretty bad. Are you actually? I don't think you should. I don't know if you're being serious. Because the thing is with, like... yeah, okay. I mean, it makes sense, yeah. Might change majors, I see. Yeah. I don't know, like, I mean, I want to say you shouldn't, but, like, at the end of the day, like, I'm definitely not able to tell you, like, just straight up, like, you'll know more about this. I don't know, like, maybe my perspective on this is still a little too naive, but I'd like to imagine that there's people out there who, like, want people working for them that don't use or utilize AI like that and want, like, a human product. I think the difficult thing with that is that, like, I don't think I'm wrong in thinking that. I just think I might be overestimating the amount of people who think that way, right? So, like, even if it's 50-50 or 40, let's say, like, 40% of people, like, use AI. Like, that's 60% left. Like, every market is going to be oversaturated with people if you get to that point. Except for the ones that where AI is just really not a thing anymore. Or like, not a thing yet. Or can't be a thing. Like, physical labor. Business, yeah. I could see that, John, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like AI is also just going to be, like, one of the most difficult, like, things to predict for the future. Because the pace at which it randomly, like, came into society is kind of insane. Like, think back to, like... You know, remember when the pandemic started? That back then we didn't even consider ChatGPT a possibility yet for, like, the foreseeable future. At least the regular, like, average person didn't think of that. Like, I didn't think I'd be, like, using ChatGPT for everything or something of that nature. Like, it just didn't even really exist. Might work for your dad again. I think we talked about this at some point, yeah. Like, you've been thinking about it for a while, right? Like, was the plan to just quit school entirely and just go work for your dad? Or like, was it more of a on the side? Because I imagine working for your dad is going to be really fucking difficult if you have school going on. Because the travel. Thinking about it. Actually, I'm curious, John, because, like, you've been in school for, like, a year and a half, right? Like, how long does it take to get your, like, your major? Like, complete your major, get your diploma, whatever you want to call it. I don't really know how to translate that. Comparative literature writing is what I love, and, like, ChatGPT trying to write me. Yeah. See, I don't know. 7 or 8. Oh, yeah, fuck. Okay. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, that makes more sense then. Because in my mind, John, like, in my mind, you were, like, halfway, you know? So in my mind, it was, like, you probably just shouldn't, like, just spend, like, another year or 2 years, right? But that's not a thing. Yeah, no, that makes a lot more sense that you're considering it then. Yeah. Yeah, art is fucked. I don't know how to, like... I don't know how this translates to, like, the US, if I'm being honest. But, like, I know that in the Netherlands, at least, when you, like, complete, like, I guess college or something like that, right? Like, you kind of just have the possibility to work. Not necessarily everywhere, but there's a lot of places that just ask for some kind of college degree and don't really necessarily care about your specific major. Where you can, like, work your way up from there. Like, it's still gonna be, obviously, it's gonna, like, be less, like, fruitful than working in the field that you study, right? But at least you have your foot in the door in, like, most places. So I don't know if that's the same for you, like, in the US, where you could just theoretically do, like, a literature or whatever, like, degree, and then if the market really crashes on that, like, you can just do I mean, I'm oversimplifying here, but, like, just find something else, you know, that takes any college major. I don't know if that's a thing to the same degree that it is here. So I might be oversimplifying. I don't know. I see. Yeah. Because isn't one of the big things with art in general that like a lot of the time you kind of have to work for yourself if you want to like start out and succeed. At least I see it with like people who like do how do I translate? It's like arts like drawing or like Photoshop or effects or whatever. Like you know what I mean? Like they make things, posters, art, whatever, all that stuff. Don't those people usually start out on their own, or am I misinterpreting that? It might just be a bubble, of course. Because the people I'm gonna see online who do that stuff are obviously doing it online, so as a result, they're usually working for themselves to some degree. So it might just be a bubble that gives me a different idea in reality. Might just turn photography into... I think that yeah. Yeah, because the thing is, like, if you work for yourself for a while, I think, like, especially, like, in Sleepy's case, I guess not in yours, John, because it takes, like, 7 years, but, like, if you get, like, a major and then, like, work for yourself alongside, like, getting, like, another job that, like, you can get into with, like, a college degree, maybe that is, like, a way to go. I'm just, like, kind of spitballing here, though. I'm obviously not sure, but, yeah. But to be honest though, John, like honestly, like what I like from what I'm hearing, like if it takes like fucking 7 or 8 years to get like your major, like at that point, like I'm not sure. I don't know enough about the field of photography to be sure about this, but I'm assuming here, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. But wouldn't it just make more sense at that point to just spend the 7 years like improving your craft, doing little things here and there, where people like ask for like some kind of photographer that doesn't have like super like many qualifications, like just build your portfolio in the 7 years. Like wouldn't that like straight up maybe even outpace like a college course at that point in terms of value? Because honestly, like that seems to me like a good way to go. Oh, bruh, y'all were during. Oh my god, y'all were having ads when I like had a whole fucking spiel about something. God damn it, John. Basically, I said something along the lines of, wouldn't it make more sense, considering college takes like 7 years more probably? Wouldn't it make more sense for you to just spend the next 7 years working on your portfolio, like with like photography, like taking little things here and there, like seeing if people want to like hire you as like an amateur photographer to help them out with stuff, and then like build a portfolio for the next 7 years. Like I was thinking, like wouldn't that just straight up outpace like a college degree at that point? Because like you'll have a lot to show after 7 years, right? Even if you do little things here and there, and then over time you get hired more and all that stuff, right? Like I feel like that would just straight up be like a significantly faster route at that point. Like just be self-made. Exactly, right? Because the thing is, right, 7 years is a long time, and especially if you work like with your dad, right? And you make like good money and all that, and you free up the time that you would be spending on school, and you just straight up fucking like full discipline, full send, and just fucking learn editing. Like, I mean, I know you can already do it, but like learn more. Like, just improve your craft. Like, I feel like within a year you'd already be improving so fucking much. Now after like a year, like at that point, like I think within a year you can absolutely start having like your first little jobs here and there. Just the little things, right? Like it's just like a little like photo shoot here and there or whatever. Not like the super professional stuff that people ask for, but like, you know, the smaller stuff, and like work your way up. Like, I don't know. That'd be a good idea. That'd be sick. Good practice. What's up, Raymondins? I think that is. Hello, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Hello. How are you doing? Doing good? Awesome. Glad to hear it. I think I'm going to start moving back soon. I think I'm just going to give up on the idea of doing runs to 100 for today. Like, straight up. I've been playing for an hour and I've not done anything substantial. I think it's just kind of a thing that's not going to happen. I'm also talking a lot, like, just not able to focus too much. Yeah, Twitch be like that, I guess. But yeah, John, that definitely would be a good idea, though. Like, I really think, like, building a portfolio and all that stuff over the years, like... Because the thing is, like, even if it takes you, like, 3 years to perfect, like, your craft to some degree, obviously it's gonna take longer to, like, completely perfect it, but get, like, really good, like... Those 3 years would have been spent in college with, like, 2 more years left, right? So it's just... yeah, I don't know. It seems worth. What are we doing today? I'm playing Frost Spirit. I'm not sure what my goals are anymore. Like, I want to get 23 to 63 today, but not necessarily on stream. I usually stream for like 2 to 3 hours. I'm probably going to go for about 3 hours today, and then I'll likely play off stream later and try to get that run if I don't get it on stream. I've been going at a very slow pace, I've noticed. Like, I've been playing for over an hour, and I'm only now playing from 63%, so... I think today is just going to be a slow day, which is fine. Like, I'm having fun, so it's fine, you know? Work a decently high-paying job, yeah. Good call. Move you, yeah. Dude. Picking, like, a college and all that stuff in the US seems absolutely beyond stressful, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm, like... In the Netherlands, it's so much cheaper. Have a nice... Alright, see ya. Have a good one, man. That might be one of my favorite, like, genre of, like, chatters. People who, like, come in and then they leave 2 minutes later. Absolutely my favorite kind. See ya, man. Have a good one. I see. That is crazy, yeah. I think also, like, because in the US, it's obviously making that choice is already a thing, but, I mean, that's just worldwide, right? That's just how it goes. But, like, Having to pay as well. That's probably the craziest thing to me. Like, the fact that at, like, 18 or whatever, like, you can go into fucking, like, crippling debt for the rest of your life for a choice that you may regret when you're 25. Like, that's insane. Like, I don't even know. Yeah. I know taking, like, one gap year here is a little bit more normal. I don't know how normal it is there, actually, though. I know a lot of people take, like, at least one gap year here. Although for us, it's also a lot more normal to start college, like, way later. Like, some people start college when they're, like, fucking 24, you know, 25, 26, you know. All that stuff. It's just very normal. Yeah, I get pressured into that, yeah. I mean, take a gap year and work. I think if you work, it's usually fine, right? I think most parents are probably okay with that. I mean, maybe not yours, though. I don't know your parents, but... That's what a lot of people do here. It's like they just find, like, a job and then just take a year off and just work, save up, and think about the future. Bro, I'm so bad today. It's actually, like, kind of hilarious how absolutely terrible I am at the game today. Alright, see ya, John. Have a good one, man. That sounds fun, yeah. I hope you survive. Dude, yeah, today's an off day. Spent an hour and 20 minutes, and I still feel like I'm not warmed up. That's kind of where I'm at now. At least I play like I'm not warmed up. Let me phrase it like that. I do feel fine, but I'm not. Dude, I actually cannot do shit. Man, this is an experience, I guess. $7 a.m. and you have to go to bed soon. Yeah, that's a great schedule you're at. I'm having no good guess. Yeah. I mean, you can work night shifts, maybe. I don't know. I've decided, by the way, I'm giving up on the second half today. Like, straight up. I'll play the second half, like, a lot tonight. I think that's just gonna be, like, how it is. I was actually planning to kind of go about the other way around. Like, I was planning to do some good runs from the first half, but mostly, like, actually still try to get big runs to, not necessarily 100, but to the ending, but I'm just gonna do that off stream. And instead I'll play, like, the earlier parts today on stream. dude, like, every death is stupid. Like, this is so annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm just dying to the easy parts. I've straight up, like, I can't do it. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just gonna, like, accept it for what it is now. Like, nothing I can do. I just have to deal with it, I guess. Sup, Soli? How's it going? Brother, I can't. Oh, whatever. I think what I find a little crazy today is that, like, I slept pretty well. Like, I feel like I should just be able to play the game normally, but I guess it just is what it is. I don't really know what's different today compared to other days, but it is what it is. I shouldn't dwell on too much. This level is very hard, yeah. Dude. I'm performing horrible. I'm sorry, this is, wow. I mean, it is what it is, but goddamn. Struggle. Alrighty, good night. Thanks for stopping by. I'm already cold. I'm playing Frost Spirit, so, you know. I'm gonna play from 47 for about 20 more minutes. I think that's what I'm gonna just do. I'm just gonna set a time on it. And regardless of what happens, I'll just keep playing. That click is so fucking hard. Fair enough. Good run. I'm starting to do better. I hate dying there. It's my own fault, but it's a buffer. Okay, surprise sneeze. Damn. That one went from 0 to 100 in a second. Okay, very nice. That's fun. That's a really good run. See, this is like why I don't bother with the second half. It's just so much easier when you're like in a bigger run, like straight up. I don't even know what that was. I'm gonna have to take a look real quick. Oh, why is my thing not working? There we go. So that was really good. Wait, let me give me 2 seconds. I have to check where I died. I know where I died. Mini wave. Here, right? Wait, did I make it that far in? Wait, I'm gonna have to look. Okay, I know where I died. So 93, basically. That's 47 to 93. That's really good. 47 to 93. Lock in the title. Hello, Korean smart boy. How are you doing? I should be able to change the title here too, right? I do have 40 to 84 saved here. That's interesting. 47 to 93. Safe. Big run. See, this is literally why I'm not too worried. We do the ending. I would have died there for sure. Did like 2 clicks there. That's so stupid. Getting better at that ship though. I'm starting to feel like a little bit more confident with it. I'm gonna stop dying in this section of the wave. I feel a little stupid every time I do, because it's not very hard at all, but just kind of lock, I guess. Like I lock into place and just don't release. I'll play from here for about 5 more minutes, then I'm gonna play from 40 for at least 15 minutes, I think. Maybe longer. feel like dying to those clicks is always just gonna have that little, like, feeling of, like, a disappointed, like, parent, I guess. Like, I'm looking at my cube as my son, and I'm just, like, disappointed. Like, what did it become? Why not? Okay, there we go. I'm being an idiot. Dude. Okay. I'll give it like one more attempt there, I think. I have like about a minute left that I want to play from here. I'm just gonna get to 63, like that cube one more time. 65 I guess it is, but yeah. Then we'll go from 40. Dude, this part is hard, man. I find this part so weirdly difficult. Like, it's not that the clicks are inherently difficult, but just something about it. It's just, I guess the fact that you have to hit them in somewhat awkward spots. Like, not too early, not too late. Sums it up. Yo, what's up, Purper? 70 to 100 on Bloodbath? Nice! Good run. Very good stuff. I don't know. Whatever you feel like, I guess. I feel like it's probably... I don't think you need to do 57 to 100, but, like, just make sure you're good at that part and maybe play from crack instead. That orb is still confusing, I guess. Yeah, you can learn that, you know. But I mean, if you want to play from 57, I don't think it's a bad idea to do some good runs from 57, right? At least get it to, like, somewhere in the 90s, maybe. To G-Boy or something. And if you do it to 100, that's awesome, of course. It's probably a good call. I'm an idiot, man. Why am I so stupid? Turing runs. That's fine. I like playing from here a lot, so it's fine. This ship, honestly, is really fun. Like, I really thought I wouldn't like the ship very much because it's very janky. Or it started out very janky, but, like, honest to God, it's so consistent. And, like, I kind of really like it. Like, the awkwardness has faded, and now it's just an enjoyable part to me. Yo, what's up, Spicy? Thanks for the raid, man. Dude, I just realized, like, I have a new chat thing for OBS, and, like, it doesn't actually show that you rated. That's something I'm gonna have to fix. But thanks for the raid, man. How was your stream? How was the Sonic Wave grind today? Got 79 twice. Wait, did you get like 79 twice today on top of the 79 that you already had? Or did you just like... Yeah. Just get it like one more time. Gotta check my phone real quick. Yeah, none of this is very important. Gotta close this. Separate. I see. That's crazy, man. Very good stuff. Same click. I mean, it's unfortunate that, like, you know, same click, but it's very good that you're getting there, man. Like, that's some consistency. Keep it up. A Sonic Wave completion is coming soon, I believe. So slow. Hell yeah. I do have 97 on Zodiac. In fact, I have 97 3 times on Zodiac. I also have 96 and 94 and 93 twice, 92. My Zodiac experience is very joyous and whimsical. Completion will happen at some point, though. 2026 is my year, I promise. Also, Spicy, how many times do you think you're gonna die at the ending wave on Sonic Wave? Are you banking on a fluke, or are you expecting, like, a bunch of deaths there? I definitely don't mean to intimidate you by saying this, but I died in the ending wave on Sonic Wave, like, I think, like, 6 times or something. Might have been 8. I don't remember. I think it must have been 8. I had a lot of ending deaths on that. Got that easy. I mean, yeah, I got it, but easy, absolutely not. I think that's probably been my biggest mistake with Zodiac, is that I sometimes assume I'll be able to finish it easy, but I don't know. Like, I'm gonna go back into Zodiac at some point, and I'm gonna go in with the expectation that it might take, like, another 2 months, like, straight up. Like, I'm just gonna grind it as if I've never played the level before, like, that mindset. I'm just gonna flip it a couple of times. Yeah, fair. Very consistent past TMN. But what do you mean, like, consistent past TMN? Like, consistent at passing TMN from 0, or was it consistent with the gameplay after TMN, like, in runs? Like, I'm not sure what you mean. Am I liking this level? I fucking love it. This level is so much fun right now. Nerves will be a big thing, yeah. I think definitely the most important thing with this game, and I'm sure you've already realized this. Like, I think you've been doing pretty good with this game, honestly. Like, don't expect good experiences. Straight up, do not. And this goes for a lot of things in life. And I mean, you need to have like a healthy balance. Don't become like super fucking like negative about everything. But like, just expect the possibility that things don't go well, and then when it goes well, you'll be positively surprised. And then if it goes wrong, you're prepared for it. Yeah. From 0, I've passed TMN from 0 a good amount. I don't know the numbers. I can pull them up. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this on the screen very clearly. Give me a second. I'm going to have to pull them up first before I open. Let's have some secret stuff in here. Zodiac. So I've done 56 to 174 times on Zodiac. When I say I have a terrible Zodiac experience, I mean like absolutely miserable, by the way. I think I have a total of nearly 300 attempts at TMN. So I've done 56 to 174 times. I've done 38 to 112 times, which usually is a run people get like once at most. 25 to 100, 14 to 100, 7 to 62 might not even be my best run. I think it did 7 to 66 at some point, but who cares? Point is from 0. I have like 56, 65 times, 59, 66. Like I have a bunch of deaths, 62, 27 times, whatever, right? Thank you, American. I appreciate it, man. I think the most important thing is I actually counted this yesterday. I have 36 attempts right now at Beneteau. So for those who don't know, that is 75%. I have 36 attempts at 75 on Zodiac right now. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else to say? Not really. 38 to 112 times is wild, yeah. I think 56 to 174 times is also kind of crazy. But it's just a result of the way that level's gone for me. Right, like I said, like I'm closing in on 300 attempts at TMN. I think I'm at like 270. Which is funny, because like, a lot of people wouldn't even consider 270 closing in on 300, because like, you know, they just assume they'll beat it within 30 attempts there, but I'm not going to be doing that probably. But yeah. It's definitely the worst experience I've ever had in GD. And then might also be relevant to mention, I got my first 97 on Zodiac back in 2023, start of 2023, so it's almost been 3 years. And then I've dropped the level over time, and then I've returned to it a few times. And I had one really good return this year, because I've been building up my skill a lot. Like, I've beaten a lot of hard levels this year. Like, I've beaten Cognition, Siren Never Clear, Bloodlust, Sigma, Omega Interface, levels like that were all, like, really hard for me. So I've built up my skill a lot. And then I went back to the level, and I got 97 twice, 96, and I got, like, 94 and 93. So I went from having 2 deaths in NLEX to having 7 right now. And the only reason I didn't continue is because my PC kind of fucked me over. Like, I started, like, having so much lag on GD, and it took, like, a month to fix. And by the time I fixed it, I lost all my momentum. So, yeah. Not much I can do about that. It's good now, though, so I'll return to it at some point, but yeah. My current hardest is Thinking Space. This is going to be a hardest by about 3 spots on the demon list. I'm curious to see how Zodiac is going to go when I go back to it, though. Like, I'm sure the next time I go back, like, I'm actually finishing it. Like, I'm just going to commit to it. As long as my PC doesn't fuck me over, like, I'll be fine. I've taken jumps, yes. I jumped to Thinking Space from Sonic Wave. Back in 2021. I've had Thinking Space as my hardest for over 4 years. I was the 15th victor of that level. Like, it was pretty early. Also, technically, I went from Safkiel to Sonic Wave, which I guess is sort of a jump. And then I also went from Scubanel to Safkiel, which also sort of a jump, kind of. Thing is, like, I think they're kind of jumps, but at the end of the day, Sonic Wave to Thinking Space is, like, the big one. Like, all those other ones are completely incomparable to that. Like, there's a reason why, like, I jumped to Thinking Space from Sonic Wave, and Sonic Wave is currently, like, my 15th hardest, while Thinking Space is still my hardest, right? Like, I managed to beat that many levels in between them, like, without the new hardest, so. There's that. It's probably also part of the reason why I struggled so much on Zodiac, because I started, like, really going for Zodiac when I beat Calculator Core. And back then, my top 3 hardest were Thinking Space, Calculator Core, which both are, like, within 10 spots from each other on the list, by the way, so they're both, like, fairly comparable in difficulty, I guess. And then my third hardest was, like, Koa Retta, which is, like, 100 spots below Calculator Core. So, you know. I was definitely not that crazy prepared. Like, I had 2 really hard levels to help me, but my top 10 was not very spread out. Or, like, well built up, I guess. I'm sure I could. Like, I'm sure I could. I mean, I've been beating hard levels, man. Like, I beat Cognition this year and Sarah Never Clear, which both were really, really hard. Like, my top, like, 10 has gotten kind of stacked. Like, because I took kind of a break from this game the last, like, 2 years. And when I say last 2 years, I mean 2024, 2023, basically. But this year, I've really returned to the game, and I pushed Koa Retta from my 3rd hardest to my 9th hardest so far. So, I've been pushing myself a lot. I'll definitely be doing a main list at some point. I know when though. But yeah. Welcome back. This level's so cool. I love this level. I like Zodiac. I like Cognition a lot. I think Cognition is really fun. I definitely would recommend it. I think there's a reason it has, like, the most victors of any level on the list right now. Like, a good reason. Like, it is just a really fun level. And it's also accessible for people who want to jump to it, I guess, but that's just a part of it, I guess. Dude, this click is still so confusing to me. I don't really get how to do it. Whatever. I've been playing from here for a while, and I don't know if I did it to, like, 65 yet. I think I did choke, like, 2 runs, so I could have made it there, but whatever. I'm not too concerned about that, I guess. What matters is that I'm getting pretty consistent at this. This level's, like, just under 3 minutes. It's pretty long. Yeah, this click is so annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Because I don't understand it, and that's why it's so annoying. And I've tried figuring it out, and I just can't seem to get it. Like, something about it is just so difficult for me to understand. Like, I just don't get how to do it. Like, I know kind of on paper how to do it, but it's like, I just can't fucking do it. I don't know why. Yeah, that's for subposition. Like, do I just click it later? Do I just commit to clicking this later? No, but then you get that shit. What if I click this one later? Click this later. Click this later. I'm trying, man. I'm trying so hard. I just don't understand this. Like, I think if I click this earlier, like, this becomes... like... I guess I have to click that early, too. I think I'm gonna try focusing more on clicking the orb after the ship a little later. Keyboard is that? Huntsman V2. Eraser Huntsman V2. Also, sorry for being slow with chat sometimes. I'm just, like, you know, I'm trying to figure something out, so I'm gonna be focusing a little bit. So I'm getting a little tired of dying there over and over. Like, I feel like it has to be avoidable. Yeah, okay, I think the trick really is in the orb before the blue orb. Like, I think I was focused on the blue and the pink orb too much, and I think the yellow orb actually makes a difference too. So I'm gonna try hitting that a little later. I think that might just be the key to fixing this, because I was so focused on those two orbs, but clearly that other orb is relevant too. Gonna play from here. Like, I know how to, like, I know to just click it later now. I don't think I need to practice that. I just need to be mindful of it. I can just do it in a moment. That seems better. Don't click it that late. Improving nerve control. The big thing that I've learned over my time playing this years is that you can't... I mean, you can, but it's really hard to improve nerve control. It's a lot better to improve... it's gonna sound really weird, but improve yourself while nervous. That's the more important part. Like, you can't really change the fact that you get nervous as much as you can just adapt to being nervous when playing. Like, just learn to deal with it. Like, learn to play while having 140 heart rate, you know? Which, to be fair, all you can really do to do that is, like, play levels that just push your nerves, I guess. It's funny, because I had a conversation about this yesterday. No, day before that. And I mentioned it again yesterday, and I'm going to mention it again today. I had a conversation with someone in chat. Give me a second, I need to drink a bit. I'm feeling my throat acting up otherwise. But basically, I was having a conversation with someone, and they mentioned how they could never play like an XL level like this, right? Because it's like 3 minutes long. It's pretty long. And they mentioned how like they could never play something like this because they already get nerfs on a level that's 2 minutes long. And my rebuttal to that was that, like, that is exactly why you can't. Because you keep playing levels that are 2 minutes long. Right? Like, to play a level that's 3 minutes long, you can't learn, like, playing a 3 minute long level by playing 2 minute long levels. You have to play a 3 minute long level, right? Does that make sense? Like, that is how you learn, like, to deal with nerves, is to get nervous. Like, you can't prevent it from happening before it's there, right? Like, just play more long levels if you want to get better at, like, dealing with nerves. That's the way to go. And the same goes for everything in this game. I think that's the big thing that I see a lot of people do, and that I think is probably one of the bigger issues that some people have with improvement. Is that, like, they focus on what they're good at and not what they're bad at. Like, if you've never beaten a level that's, like, a minute long, for example, so you think you can't, like, don't have good muscle memory, or, like, retention and all that, like, well, go play minute-long levels, right? Want to get better at retaining muscle memory? Good luck. Go play Cognition. Go play Koareta, you know? Assuming you're in that skill range, of course. And then likewise, if you want to get better at nerve control, go for Zodiac. Go for Calculator Core. Play this. This level's great. If you want to, like, play a 1.9 level. It's cool. Yeah. There's also the thing, right, in this game, like, ultimately, some people improve really fast. Like, some people can play, like, one Excel level, like, they can beat, like, Calculator Core or something, and, like, they instantly improve a lot, right? But there's also people, like, and I fall into this category, like, I am not good at Excel levels. Straight up. Like, I've beaten Calculator Core, which is, like, 3.5 minutes. I've got 97, like, 3 times on Zodiac. And, like, despite... I've beaten Bloodlust for something. That's also an Excel. Like... But despite that, I am not very good at them. Like, my nerve control is not particularly great. My ability to play under nerves is also not that great. Like, I have a lot of far defs on most levels. You know, trying to hold it in. Trying to not ship. Not lagging? I don't know. Are you? Everything seems fine on my end. From what I can tell. Your Wi-Fi's mid. I see. Gotta stop doing that. Is it underrated? Like, you mean, like, because people don't know about it? I guess so. I think this is not super well known. I think this is more of a level that you know if you, like, really keep up with, like, list grinding, I guess. It's sort of in an awkward spot on the list where it's, like, between, like, kind of bigger levels. Then on top of that, it also like released like 2 years ago, so it's kind of new-ish. And also, it's not the most flashy level, so definitely makes sense why people don't know this level. Dude, I'm so... I don't like dying in that section of the wave because it's not that hard. Need to lock in. Also, I wasn't gonna play from here for very long, but I quite literally have done like one good run. Like, I clearly need to practice. Like, I'm just not doing very good. Although that's been sort of a theme today. Like, today's clearly like not my best day so far. Very cool level. I really like this level. That's a really good run, but that's a really bad death. I mean, this quite literally is the last timing before like you get to like what I would call the ending. So that's big run, big L death though. It's really good though. I'm not gonna complain. That's very nice. There's been a theme with this level though. Like I can get really good runs like this, kind of randomly. But, like, when I play the second half, I can't really do anything. It's really nice I passed that wave, though. I think it is a Nong, yeah. I'm gonna have to check what percentage I died here. That's 88. Yeah. It's funny because like this click is easy, this is easy, and then here this is where like the ending starts, where it's like where the color like shifts, like it becomes darker. Like 90 to 100 is what I would consider the ending. That was from 40. 40 because it starts around here. Here, this is 40. So that's 40 to 88. It's a very good run. I'm very happy with that. I think this has been like kind of a funny experience because I had this yesterday too. Like I can get really good runs from 47 and 40, but if I try to do, for example, like 63 to 100, I quite literally don't even get this far. Like it's so much harder to do anything from like earlier in the level. Later in the level. Excuse me, I'm mixing things up. Let me close this. Good run. This is sort of where I'm at with this level, though. Like, which is fine for day 5, for the record. Like, this is a new hardest day 5. Obviously, I'm going to struggle. but it's very common for me to just not be super consistent at everything at all. Like, I'm not doing particularly great. And then when I just lock in for like, then I have that moment where I lock in and I get a run like this. No, it's more like the ending. Like, from what I know about, like, 63 to 100 is essentially like the hard part. But what I find with this whole section is that it's so much easier when you're like fully locked the fuck in, right? Like, it's a lot easier when you're locked in. Which is also why, like, when I play from 63, it's really hard to get a good run. Because I'm not, like, every attempt, like, isn't one where I'm completely locked in, right? Because you're just playing hundreds of attempts, like... I think it's a common thing in levels, though. Like, it just makes sense. It's like, yeah, of course you're gonna be less good at it when you're not as focused, right? But yeah, from what I know, the first 40 isn't too hard. I've learned it. I haven't built enough consistency to know how hard it is. But from what I can tell, the pre-drop, which is 0 to like 23, is like not necessarily very hard. It's just kind of long. Like, it takes like 40 seconds. So it's gonna take a while to get like good at it, I think, just because of the sheer amount of gameplay. Good run. Just move back. I think I'm good with that ship now. Okay, I got a visual for the click of the slopes now. I didn't really have a visual for it, I kind of just did it. And it worked most of the time, but not every time. But I think I have a good visual that's going to work every time. Yeah. That's good. Okay, I need to... Okay, wait, let me play from here. Because I'm just continuously dying there now. It's not that hard, you just gotta get in there. Best game mode? I don't really know anymore, if I'm being honest. There's a long time where I would have said wave, which I think you could notice in my progression of hardest, right? Like my hardest went from Scoop and Hell, wave level, to Safkiel, wave level, to Sonic Wave, wave level, and then Thinking Space, also a wave level, essentially. So, for a while it was wave. I think over the last year, though, because I, filled the gap between, Calculated Core and Coaretta, like that gap, Coaretta from 3rd hardest to, 9th hardest, and in that whole stretch, there's not really a wave level, none. So I've not really dabbled in wave that much this year, so I think my wave skill is definitely, not necessarily fallen behind, but at least everything else is sort of caught up to it, I think. So I think where I'm at now, I don't really know what would be my best skill, or game mode. I think my best skill overall at this point is timing, so I'm pretty good at those. So just timings as a whole, I'm pretty good at. It does. This level is really cool. The wave flows is super sick. Cool to watch. It's also very cool to play, I can tell you. Especially when I'm in one of those big runs that I had earlier, it feels so sick. The flow and everything, and getting to combine all of that is so cool. I can't wait for the day where I start doing those big runs more consistently, because it is going to be so much fun. I mean, it already is so much fun, don't get me wrong. I love this level, but I'm excited to get better at it, basically. That's what I'm saying. Still messed it up. It is very fun. I love it. It's a good run now. I think I'm gonna move back because I don't really need to practice this part as much. I'm gonna play from here. This is the start of the drop. Let me play from here, actually. I should do this wave a few times. That mini wave is so cool, by the way. I love this part. It's a little spammy. I know a lot of people won't like it because of that, but I like it. Held that. I'm gonna turn the music up a bit because I can hear the vacuum like a little too loud through my headphones coming through. Y'all get to enjoy the sound though. Live in the States? I do not. I live in the Nether. Grinch. That jump I'm struggling with a lot. It's not hard, but like just having to click off that block like a lot later than you think you should is still messing with my head a little. I have to wait a while to be able to time that orb properly. Yeah, that's the same mistake I keep making. Like, I click too early and then that orb becomes nearly impossible. I need to avoid that. Like, I need to seriously start putting effort into that. Because a lot of my runs just die there, which is very unfortunate, because it's not actually hard, it's just I forget to do it properly. There's a potential for a lot better runs if I just stop doing that, like, half the time I get there. Doing that is so funny. Dude, I need to stop doing that. This is like kind of annoying. Because it's not hard. It's really not hard. I'm just stupid. Like, I'm just not doing what I'm supposed to do. It's annoying that I'm like stupid like that, I guess. Like, I'm just running opportunities for like good runs, basically. Which, I mean, it's fine. Like, give me a couple hours and I'll be fine. It's just gonna take a while, I guess, to actually stop doing that. I'm trying to put mental effort into it, though. Like, seriously think about it. Not the best stuff I've ever had. What's up, Spam Drew? My goat. What's up, man? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the thing I'm complaining about, it's not even skill related. It's just when I get here, I just straight up forget that, hey, maybe you should wait a little before you click. Unforgiving cold, indeed. It was a good run, by the way. Like, I passed the 40 part finally from 23. That's solid. Oof. Starting to get better at the beginning of the ship, too. I think I found my preferred click method there, or click pattern. Don't do that. I love hitting the side of this block. It's so funny. Keyboard. Your keyboard. Don't do that. No way. Oh my god, dude. So, just so you know, I'm using like a chat thing, and it's not like really particularly helpful because I don't get to see most notifications. I should set that up. Thank you, Spam Drew. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the sub. I should set up like... dude, I've been meaning to set up notifications for it at some point, but I'm just slow and lazy. Cringe. That's crazy. $8, really? Streamers still get half. I should get half, but I don't know how much. Like I mean, EU. You know, like I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be in euros, but I can. I don't know if it already came through. Maybe I should be able to see how much I get from that. I don't know. It did not come through yet. It'll probably come through in like half an hour. I'll let you know how much I get from it. The Twitch has definitely changed their game when it comes to like income, showing income though. Because like I'm looking at my dashboard, I'm not gonna show it, but like I can already see that I've made like 40 cents from this stream, like in like ads basically, which is really funny because I can see it during stream already, which is like it used to be like it takes like 2 days before you see anything. Yeah, I think Prime subs are gonna disappear though, sadly, at some point. Like probably surprisingly soon. To be fair, I've been thinking they're gonna disappear like for like a year already, like 2 years, maybe even. I've had that thought, and it still hasn't happened, so who knows. No, Prime subs, like regular subs, are not going to remove, but like I'm like Prime subs, I think they're going to remove. I think they're losing money on it because with a Prime sub, like, yeah, like I would definitely guess they lose money on it. But it depends though, because I think the thing is with Prime, right? Like, how many people who actually get Amazon Prime also like use their sub on Twitch, right? I think you have to kind of think about that percentage as well. Like, I think it's probably a significantly lower percentage because Twitch is like fairly like unknown relative to like actual like Prime services and whatever like Amazon. Like, if I had to make a guess, I don't think they're cracking 10% on the use of Prime subs. Might not even be 5%, but I might be really lowballing it there. But I would be surprised if it's over 10% of people who use it. Like, straight up. Which is also probably why they're, like, losing out there. Because it's, like, the majority, like, imagine it's, let's say it's 10% of people who use, like, their Prime sub. What percentage of the of that group of people, if you take that group of people, what percentage of those people like do you think actually get like Amazon Prime to use the Prime sub, right? Like, for example, if the Prime sub disappears, what percentage of those people are going to like no longer have Prime? Yeah. Like I imagine people who like have Prime like for Twitch specifically is probably like less than half the people who use it to subscribe on Twitch, right? Like significantly less. I think it's probably like 30%. Right? 30% of the 10% is actually getting it for that. So that would be like about, that's 3%, right? Am I stupid? No, I think that's like 3% of overall Prime, like people who have Prime. Probably only 3% of the people who buy it are gonna like drop it if they, remove that feature. Probably. That's what I would imagine, right? I think I did see it, but I think I saw it when I was like in bed and looked at my phone, which usually I respond when I get on PC, but I guess I forgot. That's good stuff though. Yeah. But you would be like that very low percentage of people who actually gets it for Twitch, right? Like the majority of people probably don't. So it's like a thing where like, because every Prime sub that gets used is like, what, like cost them like $2 essentially. Well, if they just get rid of it, like I think they would make return on investment there. Like they would just, the amount of people who drop it would be very, very small, but the amount of people who used it, like that no longer use it is probably a lot bigger. So at the end of the day, like they will probably save money on like dropping it. But it's a good advertisement, I guess. So it's like, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see if they ever like pull it. Like I think they will pull the plug on it. I'm just have to find out when. Yeah, yeah. Dude, I think that is also a big group of people, though, Spender. Like, I think a lot of people just straight up, like, they don't even have Prime themselves. They just have, like, a parent who uses it. Oof. Is it? I've never really looked into bits, like, never bought them, so. Like, what's the split on it? Ooh. I think I clicked the orb very lightly. That's probably not the way to go. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if it's like, I don't know, like 120 or something, like that would be more reasonable. Yeah, 140 is crazy. 40 cents extra. Like at that point, if a streamer just has like a donate button, just use that, right? It's just so much more worth it. dude. I was like kind of high in this portal, and then like my mind was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't click immediately, and then my mind went like, what about not at all? Which is not that smart. Yeah, nah, like yeah, that's 100% valid. That also is valid. Like, you're entirely fair in that. Yeah. I think what's also stupid about bits is, like, I think they use essentially, like, similar to, like, I guess subs are different because it's, like, 50-50, basically. But, like, on a sub it makes more sense because you also get something in return, right? Like, you get the ad-free, like, viewing, and, like, I guess you get emotes in most streamers' chat. Not mine, I guess, because I'm lazy. I should set that up at some point, but we'll get there. But with bits, it's like you're literally just giving money and then someone takes a cut. Yeah, it's literally just that. I do not speak Korean. I'm sorry. I wish I did. It would be cool, but I don't. Peppermint coffee. I mean, I'm not a coffee drinker whatsoever. Like, I don't like coffee, but I also can't say that peppermint coffee is very enticing to me. But that might also just be as a, I just don't drink coffee, I guess. It doesn't sound too great. Interesting. I mean, fair enough. I guess it's good that you gave it a try, right? Dude, early on that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I think I need to click a little faster in that part. I'm trying to minimize it a little too much. Oh yeah, fair. That's definitely one thing that I see a lot with people who drink, like, actually, like, religiously drink coffee, and then they throw in, like, 17 scoops of cream, like, 7, like, fucking sugar cubes, like, half a, like, fucking bottle of milk. Like, bro, at that point, do you even like coffee? Like, bro. Which, fair enough, I mean, do what you want, but that's always interesting to me. Oof. I thought I was dead because I went up so early, but then I wasn't, and then I died because I thought I did die. Not bad. I mean, it's fair. It's more so, like, when I say that, it's more so from the perspective of someone who doesn't like coffee, right? And then, like, I've had so many people, like, especially, like, in friend groups and whatever, like, if I say, like, oh yeah, I don't like coffee, they're like, what? Like, they're confused about it. And I'm like, but, like, you don't like it either. Like, you're throwing in, like only 30% of your drink at this point is still coffee. Like, let's not act like let's not play pretend here. Like, what are we doing? I don't judge people for that, but, you know, do what you want. I don't give a fuck. I think I already said it, but I'm gonna do this to 40, like, one more time, and then I think I'm gonna go back and do some pre-drop stuff. Like, I've hit the 3-hour mark. I'm definitely starting to get, like, a little exhausted, so I don't want to, like, focus on, like, big runs from here, I think. I think that's just not really worth the effort anymore, but instead I'll play some pre-drop stuff to hopefully get a little better at it. I can click that orb a lot earlier. It looks like a late timing, which it's not the earliest timing ever, but there's a lot more room for it. I can hit it kind of early.
a hard click, to be fair.
Too early.
I'll count that. I don't think I want to like grind and try to get there again. Whatever, it's fine. I think I should be fine with the ship. I know that's a funny start position because it's like 2 seconds before the drop, but it's worth it having it there. Let's play from here. I learned to Spark yesterday, so I'm probably not going to be too good at it. Good run. Addicted to caffeine, I get it, man. Sup, happy boy. That's a big run, though. I don't even know what percentages those were, but that's good. For a record, this is not from 0. This is like in a start position, so it's not like go material. Let me go take a look. I don't know the percentages. I think I played from 15. Take a look. You'll get to see this with me here. I think it's 15, right? Essentially. 15 to... I don't know where in the ship I died. I'm gonna have to take a look real quick. Oh, in the big portal. So right here. 15 to 51. That's solid. That's very good. It's funny because that's better than my best run from 23. This happens all the time on this level, though. It's like I'll play from 23 for ages trying to get a good run, and then like, oh wait, what about the percentage of before? And then suddenly I do this shit. Very nice. 15 to 51. Goes to show that I can, you know, get the good runs, I guess. Let's play more from here, I guess. It goes to show that like it's worth, though. Like my practice, like definitely, like paying off. I have to be so fast on that orb. I've considered double clicking it, but that doesn't really work. You do have to space it out a little. That ship's hard. Oh, that's crazy, yeah. That's a good run. I'm not gonna lie, hearing like your fragile progress definitely makes me excited to play that level. Like I'm definitely doing that, like probably as the hardest after Zodiac. I think I'm pretty good at this part. Like, not super good. Like, not good enough to, like, do it all the time, but I'm good enough to where, like, I think I'm gonna play from the part before this, because I think I can pass it. Like, I'm not planning to do a whole lot of practice on this anyway. Like, just a few minutes. You have to time that lid. I mean, you don't have to recommend it. I want to play it. Like, you know. Level's cool to me, so I want to do it. That's really all there is to it. When it comes to GD, like, recommendations to me don't matter too much because my experience is going to be drastically different from yours, you know? Like, there's no way to know beforehand if I'm going to have the same feelings about the level. So I'm not going to, like, let that deter me from playing a level that I could potentially really like. Or really hate. We'll find out, I guess, when I play it, you know? That timing is surprisingly goofed. I mean, I've played Koareta. Like, I've beaten Koareta, so I know what, like, Koha's like. I know the first click. I've also played Fragile. Like, I've done some good runs on it. I really enjoyed it, but, like, I don't know, at the time I wasn't playing actively. Like, I did a lot of runs on, like, a lot of levels and then didn't end up beating those back then. It was, like, 2023, 2024. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that either. It's just there to, like, inflate the attempt counts, you know? It's kind of dumb. Wasn't fast enough. Yeah, I think that would be a hot take. I don't think the fragile first click at the end of the level is going to be particularly fun. Because that would just mean you're gonna die to it, like, what, 10 times or some shit, probably? Like, I think you'd only like it that way if you fucking fluke it or die there, like, once or twice at most. Like, I think if you die there, like, 20 times, at that point it's like, well, I wish this was at the start instead. That was not good setup. I like this part a lot, by the way. This part is very cool. Like, sort of corridor. Feels cool to play. It's also not that hard. It's just, I'm just not used to it all that much yet, but it's not that difficult. I mean, maybe. I don't know. When I was playing Colorado, like, the first click kind of became a nothing burger over time. Like, yeah, you did die there, like, 7 times, and then you had an attempt, but at the same time, like, you know, those 7 attempts also fly by in, like, a second, so it's, like, whatever. Also, to be fair, I think I died there more, like, 4 times for every pass. So, like, a 1 in 5, maybe. But with time, it just becomes a nothing burger. Like, you don't even notice it anymore. At least that's how it went for me. I hope you get the same experience down the line. Oh, come on. I'm an idiot. I mean, to be fair, I think the 1 in Colorado is actually easier. I think they buffed it a little bit in Fragile. Like, I think in Colorado it's like a more 1 in 20. Like 120, I mean. Sup, Dan? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can help you, Dan. I got spanked too, but I was kind of into it. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. Oh, dude. Okay, this ship I'm just gonna practice off stream later. Gonna practice this a little bit. I think tonight I'm gonna play a second session. I'm gonna grind the fuck out of this part. Because this wave is surprisingly difficult. It does seem like it'll be very easy down the line, but right now, this is gonna, like, stop me from getting anywhere. This is at, like, 4%, by the way, so it is at the start of level, so it's kind of fine, but... I can't imagine what it would be like to have this wave, like, in the middle of a level. Like, it'd be a massive choke point. And I have to learn how to transition into this better. Dan, I fucking hated that straight fly. Oh my god. I fucking wanted to, like, off myself over that straight fly. It's so bad. It's so bad. I died there, like, 22 times. I remember the number. I fucking hated it. It's funny because, like, I really like Omega Interface as, like, a level, but, like, the parts that I don't like are also, like, right away, like, my least favorite parts ever, basically, on every level ever. Like, 18 to 25 and then, like, basically 48 to, like, 51 on Omega Interface are, like, probably some of the worst parts I've ever played. Is Automod, like, blocking a message? I don't, like, I can't see them in fucking, my chat thing anymore. Dude, this wave is starting to feel better already, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty quick. It's just like little things like this where you have to get used to the fact that there's a spike there. Oh, sure. I'll check. Open mob. Twice in one session. Oh boy. Is it the... Wait, did you land on the side of this block? Yep. What did Dark say? Don't let the bee. Okay. Guys, do not let the bee. Let the bee not. Do not. That is pain, though. That fucking sucks. What's up, Multiverse? How's it going, man? Welcome. That's some ass, though, Dan. That really sucks. I'm sorry that happened to you. Twice. I'm sorry. It's not funny. Ship of pain and suffering, yeah, exactly. Dude, yeah, I mean, I feel that, like, that's the funny thing, Dan. Like, I feel the same way about Omega Interface, where, like, I really like the level, but the experience was horrible. And, like, at some point I just, like, realized that, like, as much as I like the level, the experience is horrible due to the level. Because, like, with a lot of levels, it's just, you have bad luck, it is what it is. But with, like, Omega Interface, like, the reason you feel terrible playing it, and the reason the experience goes down, is because of the way the level is built. So it's, like, it's just unfortunate. Aw. Poor Dan hasn't had L. I've not played Glide, no. That level was never too interesting to me. Although maybe at some point I want to beat it, because it is kind of a classic. I just don't care too deeply about it. I remember everyone was beating that level, though, for a while. Why the fuck is this message red in my multi-chat thing? Dan, what the fuck? Go on Globed? I'm not gonna go on Globed. I don't like being on Globed. I'll go from 0 soon. Dude, Dan, wait. Like, actually, you should see what's going on my screen. Like, for some reason, it just highlighted you saying, fuck off, Twitch. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. Like, does that. Whatever, man. Dude, I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours, dude. I think it's the longest stream I've had in probably like 2 years. Oh, well, thanks for the sub. Dude, I'm sorry. I don't get to see, like, fucking notifications for subs. I've not set that up. My bad. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Just joined. I mean, welcome. I'm gonna go from 0 in a second. Don't worry. Just so you know, I'm, like, I don't know if you, like, took that fuck you as a thing to you. Like, I'm just multi-streaming, so, like, there's multiple chats I'm talking to. Multi-streaming, very cool. Dude, I've been streaming for a long time. I'm gonna keep going, though, because I'm actually having so much fun with this level. So I don't care. I'm gonna go for, like, a little while more. I'm so glad that I find the pre-drop really cool, though. Like, I was a little scared that, like, a 40-second pre-drop would be a pain in the ass. And it may still be at the end, right? Like, it may get to be a pain in the ass, but I was worried that it would be annoying to learn and deal with, but I think I'll be fine. I hope so, too. Like, I find the level to be so cool. Oh, damn. You learned it yesterday and did eat. Oh, that is fast progress, though. What the fuck? That'd be sick, though, seeing you do that. Also, you're going to the UK. Like, do you have, like, any way to play games there? Or is it just like, okay, well, no PC, L? So it's time to go from zero for a bit. I think I'll try to pass the wave maybe a couple times, and we'll just see how it goes altogether. I'm not gonna play from zero for too long. Nope. Ooh. Oh, I have to learn how to do that click properly. I think you just jump kind of early. I think the most important part is that you get the momentum, so you can't hold after the orb, but you can click almost immediately, I think. Just be on the slope and click. That's easy enough. Oh yeah, and you have to click later. There's some funky slope shenanigans for the first, like, few clicks. They're not, like, funky in a bad way, though. Like, just funky in the I have to get used to it way. Past the wave, guys. For gaming. Spending Christmas with family, hell yeah. So true, Spandrew. I agree. Wait, can I just buffer this and then survive that? I just want to see. Because that's... Yeah, okay. Okay, so I was overcomplicating it a little. That's easy. My god. Why would I do that? You just have to click this late, because, yeah. Oh, those are fixed hitboxes. Oh my god, how dare they? Just click that later too. True, that is how God intended it, I'm sure. Dude, that transition I don't really get. Like, it's not hard, I'm sure, but I'm just, like, I haven't found, like, the pattern for it yet. I'll be dying there a few times and just dealing with it for now, though. Like, I don't really feel like practicing that way too much anymore right now. I want to play from zero. But, like, later today, I'm just going to practice it a little so that I get a good pattern down. Dude, I love that cube. It's so cool. It's also, like, really, like, not as hard as I thought it would be. Like, some of the clicks look hard, but they're really not that bad. It's a very, very cool part. I love it. Okay, we'll practice that later. That's funny dying there because it's like, I know for a fact that that death is ultimately like one of the easiest thing ever to avoid. I just haven't like learned properly how to do it. And I'm too lazy to do it right now. So whatever, we'll just die there. It's fine. I have to click that later. Yo, what's up, man? My German brother, whose name I still probably won't be able to pronounce properly, but hi, how are you doing? Yeah, the hardest ship ever. Good run! Yippee. I'm like really close to having this in like 3 runs right now. Because I have 15 to 51 and 56 to 100, so. Oh my god, hi, going up. Hello. How's it going, man? Ooh, too slow. And too early. Almost 50k. Dude, yeah, you used to be here like every stream, bro. Like, yeah, you have a ton of them. Blueberries, let's go. Me when I microclick. I'm gonna pass the wave one more time and then I'm probably gonna stop. Like, I'm definitely feeling the fatigue though. Like, I've been going for like over like 3.5 hours. Like, that is the longest stream I've done in ages. Like, straight up. Those were the days, bro. Dude, I had such a like fun time today, though. I'll say, like today's session has been like incredible. Like it's funny because like in a lot of ways it also was like a little lackluster, in particular when it comes to the second half. Like I just could not do any great runs in the second half, but then I did get 40 to 88, which I think is really nice. And, you know, just all-around good runs, man. Like, that 15 to 51 is nice. Just overall consistency with, like, that whole, like, the drop section is getting better. Getting a little bit of progress going from 0. Not too much, but good enough. Dude, that click I need to just be like so much later on. Never mind, that's a little too late. I think I'm gonna call it quits actually. Like I'm trying to like get a little run going, but nah. I'll save it. 103. How many attempts from like in copy? Probably like 11,500 is my guess. A little under. So total almost 11,500. That's very solid. I'm super happy with today. That was a very, very clean session. Just straight up like nothing crazy. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream immediately.